Today I am going to show you how to make an amazing salsa. Okay, for this recipe we are going to put on a grill a lot of bell peppers. I like to use like green, yellow, orange. It doesn't really matter what color of bell pepper you use. If you don't have a grill, you can put them inside the oven. Okay, I'm gonna use a lot of tomatoes. Make sure your tomatoes are ripe. Okay, they have to be like very red. Put them on top of the grill. The idea of making a salsa is that we want to almost burn the vegetables. Okay, we want to put them on a grill so that way all the flavor is gonna come out. It's gonna take you a while. I don't know how long. It depends. But the idea is just to keep flipping the vegetables. Okay, look how amazing they look right now. If you see all the black, part of the tomato, don't worry. The burnt part is gonna give a lot of flavor to the salsa. Now, if you can also put all these tomatoes and bell pepper in a pan and put them in the oven, like I said, or you can also cook these vegetables in a air fryer machine. But there is nothing like cooking this on a grill. Okay, probably around like after 45 minutes. Everything is looking amazing here. Now, don't buy salsa in supermarket, please. Don't do that. If you do that, you are wasting money. You're not eating a good salsa. Okay, we already finished cooking the vegetables. Now we're just gonna put them in a bowl and just leave them in there because they are very hot right now. I've been making salsa for many years, and I always have salsa in my refrigerator. Okay, I use salsa on my tacos, burritos, any like scrambled eggs, pretty much on anything, quesadillas, etc. Look how the bell peppers are coming out of the grill. Wow. Now you don't have to remove the skin. Leave it there, okay? I'm just showing you here right now. Now if you have a smoker, you can smoke all this and it's gonna be the best salsa ever. Now we're gonna use the seeds inside also. No need to remove anything from the inside of the bell pepper. Use everything. I'm gonna give you an idea right now. If you cover your bowl with whatever thing, it's gonna sweat. Okay, a lot of juice is gonna come out of the vegetables. I'm gonna use a big onion. Okay, and we're gonna cook it. We're not gonna use the onion raw. This is the way I make salsa. I really enjoy it. I like it a lot. And we're gonna slice the vegetables, the onion. Take your time, relax when you're cooking this, okay? No need to hurry. Now, I'm gonna use 2 jalapenos, chilies or chiles. You can use chile serrano, you can use, what's the name of the yellow one that is very spicy? Habanero. I don't recommend that because that is very strong chile, okay? I don't like it. I like jalapenos and serrano. I'm gonna put a little bit of oil in a pan. I'm gonna wait for the oil to be hot, and we're gonna throw in there the onion. Okay, we're gonna cook the onion because we want the onion to be soft. At the same time, you can put the jalapenos in there. Another thing you can do is don't cook the jalapenos because when you're cooking the vegetables, when you are cooking the jalapenos, they start releasing a lot of gas or heat, and then you start sneezing. Your house, everybody start like coughing. So you can use the raw too. What I have here is a garlic paste that I make. I don't buy garlic in supermarket. What I do is I use a lot of garlic. I put olive oil and I blend it and I keep it in my refrigerator, and it lasts a long time. Okay, so we're gonna combine here garlic, onions, and jalapenos. And we have to use cilantro, okay? Use a lot of cilantro. and just keep combining everything, okay? This is a different way of making salsa. If you have never eaten this way, or if you have never made a salsa this way, just give it a try, okay? See if you like it or not. Okay, we already finished cooking. You can see the onions is soft. You can see how the cilantro became smaller, or it reduced in size. Now, please do not use a Vitamix blender. Use a food processor, okay? What happens when you use a powerful blender? Your salsa becomes like a paste. We don't want a paste. We want something chunky, okay? So I have a food processor here, even though I'm using a Vitamix, but this is a special part. It's a food processor that I have, and I'm gonna put in there a lot of tomatoes and the bell pepper, and also the onions along with the jalapenos. Now you can put there some curry powder if you want to. I'm gonna put more cilantro. I like cilantro. You can also use spinach. You can use if you don't like cilantro, you can use basil leaves. You can use parsley. Any green herb will be okay. So you see all the juice that came out of those vegetables? When you cover those, they start sweating. They start releasing a lot of juice. Oh yes, you have to put avocados. Okay, some people are surprised when they see that I use avocado in my salsa. That's why my salsa is creamy, it's tasty, it's very delicious. I'm gonna use 2 or 3 avocados. So now we're gonna process everything. A big difference when you use a blender and a food processor. Okay, now if you have a very strong or powerful blender, just you can start like pulsing. But we want our salsa to be chunky, not paste. Okay, I don't want a paste. You will see how heavy and creamy, and it has a nice body. Okay, so we start processing. Make sure you put a spoon in there. We don't want like big pieces of tomatoes or onion in there. Just make sure everything is combined. This is a big food processor that I bought at Costco, and I'm gonna make sure I put everything in there. I will tell you something: when you make your salsa, you will never buy salsa in supermarket. I cannot believe how terrible, cheap, and not good salsa are in the supermarket nowadays. I don't understand. Okay, so we already finished processing our salsa. Look how creamy, heavy, and delicious. Now you may ask me, how long will it last? Okay, the secret is to use lime juice. Okay, the lime juice will preserve your salsa up to 3 weeks. Do not put them in the freezer. When you put it in the freezer, it will lose some texture and flavor. You can use like 3 or 4 or 5 lime juice, and make sure to put some salt, and then combine everything. Okay, when you cook your salsa, it's not gonna be ready to eat on the same day. Don't do that. Give it one day. Okay, it will get more flavor once you put it in the refrigerator. Okay, look how beautiful this looks. Okay, I like my salsa this way. It has a lot of flavor. It has a lot of ingredients. I have some clean jars that I put in here, and every day I eat salsa. Okay, you can put chipotle instead of jalapeno too. With you can buy those chipotle chiles in the supermarket. They come in a can. Now I'm gonna give you an idea here. One day I made a quesadilla. I put avocado. I put some mozzarella cheese and some ground turkey. You will see the recipe later on. And then I put some salsa. And ladies and gentlemen, this is how I make my salsa at home. Please give it a like, subscribe, come back, watch my other videos. I have other videos of how to make different salsas. And please don't buy salsa, okay? Make it at home. It is so cheap to buy vegetables. All you have to do is have time. Everybody has time, okay, to make salsa at home. Look how beautiful this quesadilla is. Thank you, take care, and we'll see you next time.